Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your daily video market review. Stocks closed lower yesterday on mixed volume. Volume was not heavy enough for the NASDAQ or the S&P 500 to increase our distribution count. The definition of a distribution day is a session when the market falls at least 2.0% or 0.2% on heavier trading volume than the prior session. Volume was lower yesterday. The market is in a confirmed uptrend. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is trading more than 1% below its 21-day exponential moving average, while its 21-day exponential moving average and its 10-day simple moving average are both trending lower. This gives our 1 to 6 month timing model on the S&P a don't buy rating. The NASDAQ remains on a buy rating. This mixed signal should be a caution for conservative investors. Conservative traders shouldn't buy here, while aggressive traders can continue to accumulate positions. Small caps continued to trounce large caps yesterday and are outperforming on a 10-month moving average basis. This is more in character with a confirmed uptrend, when small caps generally are more likely to outperform. The reassertion of dominance by small caps, along with the recent strength in the Russell 2000, may indicate that the market's ready for another push higher. Meanwhile, our distribution count remains elevated with 3 distribution days on both the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 since confirmation of the uptrend on May 14th. Our Ramosi swing timing model is indicating an extremely oversold condition in the market. I would look for a short-term bounce in the market. This is a seriously conflicted market. While we remain bullish for the most part, we're bullish with a healthy dose of caution. Okay, what we're looking at is HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors. We have Moody's 177 industry groups. And what we've done is we've ranked them by percentage change on a 5-day basis. We can see that the strength in the market right now on a 5-day basis is in non-residential building construction, which has been up 9.7% in the past 5 days. Consumer electronics and applications stores have been up 7.9%. Other consumer products have been up 6.4%. Material handling machinery has been up 5.2%. And logistics services has been up 4.1%. The reason that we look at this is that by looking at where the strength in the market is on a daily basis, a 5-day basis, we can get an idea of where the power in the market is rotating to. We always want to stay ahead of the power in the market, and by knowing where the strength in the market is rotating to, it gives us the opportunity to get out ahead of it. Let's take a quick look at our NASDAQ composite. The NASDAQ composite yesterday was down 46.83 points or 0.92%. The NASDAQ is trading above its 50-day moving average, which we show here in red. We hope that we can find support there. In addition, let me take off this 50-day moving average. Right here, this black dotted line is an envelope that brackets our 21-day exponential moving average by 1% on either side. Notice how the NASDAQ is trading above that level. As long as the NASDAQ trades above that level, it'll remain on a buy signal on our 1 to 6 month timing model. Yesterday, the NASDAQ closed at 5,021. Trading volume was lower than the prior day, thus avoiding a distribution day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we have been in a confirmed uptrend on the market since May 14th. Since May 14th, we've accumulated 3 distribution days. Right now, the NASDAQ composite is bracketed by support down here in the 48.47 area and resistance up here in the 5120 range. Let's take a quick look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 yesterday was down 13.55 points or 0.65%. It closed at 2,079. Trading volume was lower than the prior day. The S&P 500 is in a confirmed uptrend with 3 distribution days since confirmation, which came on May 14th. The S&P 500 failed at its 50-day moving average and is actually working its way down toward its 200-day moving average. We've seen the S&P undercut that 50-day moving average in the past and then rebound higher. I want to take off the 50-day moving average right here, just to uncomplicate things. And I want to again point out this envelope around the 21-day exponential moving average. Notice how the S&P has undercut that envelope. Because it's undercut that envelope and because its 10-day simple moving average and 21-day exponential moving average are both trending lower, our 1 to 6 month timing model has gone to a don't buy signal on the S&P 500. S&P 500 right now is bracketed by support down here in the 2040 area and resistance up here in the 2135. As I mentioned earlier, the market's seriously conflicted here. I would use a whole lot of caution in dealing with the market at this point. I want to go back and take a look at our high growth stock investors warehouse. And what I want to do is I want to come down to our universal watch list for this week. Notice there are 81 stocks on our universal watch list. What I want to do now is I want to sort those stocks by those showing pocket pivots yesterday. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these stocks. First one is CyberArk. Yesterday we had a pocket pivot. Notice we traded higher trading volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions. CyberArk broke up through this cup and handle base formation on that pocket pivot, but closed below the pivot point. Because CyberArk closed in the lower half of its daily trading range, it's not really a good candidate for a pocket pivot buy here. Next, we take a look at Arista Networks. Arista Networks had a pocket pivot yesterday. You can say that it broke out of this little consolidation area. Aggressive traders may want to take a look at Arista Networks. Next, we take a look at Vasco Securities. Pocket pivot, no real reason to buy here. Virtu Financial, again a pocket pivot yesterday, but no real reason to buy this one. Cambrex moved off of the 10-day simple moving average on than any down day in the prior 10 days and can be bought in advance or in anticipation of a breakout from this flat base. BOFI Holdings, again we had a pocket pivot yesterday. As it broke above this consolidation area, can probably be bought here by aggressive traders. Heritage Financial, putting in this little flat base here, can be bought in anticipation of a breakout above this flat base. Paycom Software, this one was probably the best pocket pivot of the day yesterday, although it did close in the lower half of its daily trading range, which is a little bit of a caution signal. But look how Paycom gapped above this downtrend line. Paycom can be bought by aggressive traders off of the pocket pivot yesterday. AMN Healthcare Services, no real reason to look at that one. JD.com. Again, JD yesterday broke above this consolidation area or this flat base area on very heavy volume, heavier volume than any down day the past 10 days. And had a little bit of a pocket pivot, but it also closed in the lower half of its daily trading range, and that's a caution sign. Illumina seems to be working on this consolidation area. The pocket pivot yesterday carried us above the 21-day exponential moving average and the 10-day simple moving average. Closed at the very top of its daily trading range. This looks like another good pocket pivot, something worth taking a look at by aggressive traders. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks we mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session for you. A reminder, if you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push Button Stock Trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push Button Stock Trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push Button Stock Trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.